Good afternoon, everyone. We, the Group 1 of Humes, will discuss the Latin American fiction through Gabriel Garcia Marquez. We will also share the history of colonialism between the Philippines and Latin America. We have gathered some news on Colombia and Philippines, and we will evaluate the news if they are similar or different that will describe the political situation between those two countries. We will also discuss if the 100 years of solitude is over. And finally, we will discuss how we should now view colonialism and the understanding of similarities between the Philippines national hero Dr. Jose Rizal and Colombia of Garcia Marquez.
Who is Gabriel Garcia Marquez? A Colombian novelist, short story writer, screenwriter, and journalist, known affectionately as Gabo o Gabito throughout Latin America.
Garcia Marquez, the master of a style known as magic realism, was and remains Latin America's best-known writer. His novels were filled with miraculous and enchanting events and characters, love and madness, wars, politics, dreams, and death. His three famous novels are 100 Years of Solitude, The Autumn of the Patriarch, Love in the Time of Cholera, Chronicle of a Dead Foretold.
100 Years of Solitude become popular because they offer new image, new myths, new ideas, and new forms of understanding that cut against those keeping us in division and incomprehension.
So, next will be the No War, No Peace. So, in here, the peace processes of the Philippines and Colombia have both in the past been hailed as shining example to the world of innovation and negotiation. But with the narrow rejection of the peace deal by the people of Colombia, it seems both peace processes are facing a similar problem, which is they have entered a period of no war and no peace, full of uncertainties.
After the hard work at negotiating table, the implementation phase is providing to stumbling block. In Colombia, lessons had been learned from previous failure, and the country was better prepared for the post-agreement phase than the Philippines. A sophisticated mechanism to ensure legislative and judiciary support had been established and the commissioning process was well planned. However, thus working for peace made the mistake as in the Philippines. They were convinced that they will be on the right side of the history and underestimated the power of the political and public opinion against the deal.
One of the main characters, Colonel Aureliano Buendia, is about to be killed by a firing squad. The omniscient narrative voice knows everything that happens to the characters and understands why they behave as they do. The chapter ends and the execution fails to take place, although the reader is given enough information to imagine the founding of Macondo and the major roles of Ursula and the Gypsy Mulcites. The opening chapter does not provide enough information to find out why Colonel Aureliano Buendia is to be killed. In fact, the colonel never is killed.
How should we now view colonialism? Controlled by one power over a dependent area or people, the concept of colonialism is closely linked to that of imperialism, which is the policy or ethos of using power and influence to control another nation or people that underlines colonialism.
They have similarities because Colombia and Philippines have a similar history or a past experience.